Hi YouTube. I'm going to do a little review. I'm going to do the end of the year review. Last year I decided to go with a well-planned day for the school year, and I had left a simple plan. And I'm going to tell you why I thought I wanted a well-planned day and what ended up not working, or what I didn't use in a well-planned day. So let me begin. Let me make sure I don't give you my personal information. Okay. So there's a lot of great articles in a well-planned day, and I never read them. They have example pages for how to use it for the kids. I thought that was great. I was really excited about the aspect that they wrote this in for you. And I'm like, yay, part of my work is done. And they gave you a line down here to write like appointments and so forth. But I'm not going to really show this off. We didn't use the keepsake page. I don't do my finances in my homeschool planner. I never wrote down nights, but I'm not going to show you that. There's this really cool responsibility chart. We didn't do that either. I went to make use last year at the beginning. I thought we were going to use readers, and I had all these ideas, and you know, in the end of all this stuff that I thought we were going to use, we just stuck to the Christian Light Education. It works. So a lot of this ended up being, it was nice, but it didn't give me a place to plan out the year and where we should be, and that kind of threw me for a loop. So you'll see in other videos I kind of refer to these. I had to make these charts to give me my yearly overview. And Katie, will you go put a pacifier in her mouth, please? So that was hard. So my semester goals, one of the things I did was I'd have to clip. You got the year at the glance. For the semester goals, you had that page, and then you had your month, and you had a place for notes. You got these really cool, a page, a shopping list. I actually just started using these. I've been tearing them out. I left some in here. Another article, but you know, it's nice that it's in there, but truth be told, I find this stuff on Pinterest when I'm looking. I don't go to my planner and look. So you would get the writing spot, but you can kind of see, now this is July, and I didn't really do much in July. And in fact, I ripped out July because I ripped out July. Okay, nothing on here. So here again is August. I had a lot of whiteout. Note to self, do not write in pen if you're trying to forecast plans. I had a hard time trying to find out a color coordination. I felt like everything kind of always blended, and I couldn't tell who was what, you know, who's on second, who's on first. But I couldn't, I wanted to try and write it in pen, and I really made a mess of my calendar. Let's see. So as the end of the year is here, I'll show you kind of how I'm using it now. So here we are. Oh, okay. Before I get to that. So there's this really cool thing in the back that I thought I was going to use a lot, and it was our attendance. But I track it somewhere else, and I found it cumbersome to flip back to that page a lot. And some of the reasons for the cumbersomeness, you can see I hardly used it, was there's no tabs. There's like this little, like, you can grab it. But that actually ended up not working out like I thought it would work out fine. It didn't work out for me at all. So we're at the end of the year. So here's kind of my month at a glance. I'm not I really want to get into like doing the really cool sticker planning, so I'm not really there yet, but I'm working towards it. Here, you know, again, you get, it just kind of ran into, there's a lot of stuff here that it's very busy when you particularly don't use it. So there's a lot of stuff I've got to flip through that I don't use. I mean, I had a nice spot like for notes because we were having an issue. Katie was having an issue memorizing. So one of the things we decided we'd do is when she came to a memory Bible verse she needed to learn, she would write the verse out daily, and she'd end up writing all her light unit verses each day. So, and that's one of our actions plans, and it helped for her memorizing. She's kind of glossing over it, but I just run into, there's a lot of pages. You can kind of see real quick it got busy. I tried stretching 6 lines out. That's the other part too, is I can easily go over and tape, but there's only, the way it's laid out for 4 children. I only have 3 schooling right now, but I couldn't just box out over and cover Bible up and put my daughter's name in because I only had 4 boxes, but I have 6 subjects. So I tried bringing it down, and it just got really cumbersome very quickly. And I do like, you know, you can kind of notice, you know, I kind of highlighted this out. This became our action plan to prepare for district events for 4-H. So I was writing our to-do and giving ourselves a lesson. I love, now things I do really like, and if you can see, every day you get a Bible section to memorize, a Bible section. That was really cool. There's some catechisms in here. So things I did like is you got you also got catechisms. It's a nice thing to put in there, but it's not something we do. It would be nice if there was a spot here, you know, if I just had memo, I could make a spot and do what memory verse we're doing that day instead of one being given to us. But if you don't have a curriculum that has that for you, that works out great, but for us it didn't. I don't menu plan in here, so I just, you can kind of see I didn't really use it. So there's a lots of parts we just didn't use in here, and this is where I'm really starting to get my pulling in my way of doing things that I really want to get to. So I decided I do want to kind of go to this style planning where I'm using stickers and post-it notes, and things are, you know, they can be removed. Like, see this, I can peel this off. Things can be removed. I want to have a command central when I open it and really be able to decorate and have fun. I'm probably, because I'm going to end up keeping them no matter how hard I say I'm going to throw them out. I end up keeping them, and I want them to become almost a memory keeper for us in what we do, because I don't always have time to scrapbook. So I have approximately 1, 2, 3, 4. I have like 5 weeks left in here to finish up. I mean, the back comes with a really cool, you get another, I just quit filling them out, attendance report in the back for the 2nd semester. You get a report card. Again, it wasn't something we used. The part that was really hard for me was I wanted a pocket. So I got one of those vinyl pockets, and I tried clasping it in so I can slide it in and out, and these holes are so big they fell through. So it just, if this is a layout that works for you, let's see if I can find one. If this is a layout that works for you, that you're only going to do Bible, math, history, science, and English, and you need just 2 more spots, great. I mean, one of the parts I ran into was like, we do reading also. So we have Bible, math, history, science, English, and reading. So I'd have to tie up that. Now I'd have to put my 4-H activities down here. And then not everybody does the same thing. So next year I'll have a kindergartner, and she won't actually have her own broken out math, history, science, and English. it'll be into one section. So I'd have to almost give her, although it's the same piece of paper, the way it's laid out doesn't work for us. It can very well work for you. It's very pretty, but I want to customize. So we're not going to continue using this. I think it's a good product. It held up really good. It was very sturdy. Even down to, can you see that? I mean, it really held up well for use. You know, one of my selling points, so one of them is it's cozy. You know, you can curl it up. It takes a beating pretty well. I do miss the tabs. Each season has its own colors, so it's cute. I mean, it might easily work for you. I hope, if it does, I hope I'm awesome. We're going to go back to what we used before. So, thumbs up, thumbs down if what you thought about this. I know we usually get like, here's my planner for the year, and this is what I expect, and this is how it's going to work perfect. Well, how about an end of the year planner? How did your planner hold up to your expectations? I think it's beautiful, but it ended up not being functional for my crowd. But I liked it. I like the idea of it. So anyways, thumbs up, thumbs down, if this helps.